Om Sadguru Paramatmane Namaha. Shivoham. Today we are taking the next brother of the Kauravas, that is the representative of the next internal negative force inside of you. The name of that brother is Ravi. Ravi not meaning in the sense of the sun. Ravi is the meaning of the Sardar, of the chief, of the captain. You know, the Ravi also mean in the Ayurveda the Ak Madara, and Ravi means also mountain. In the life of everyone, there is a will, there is a wish, there is a ambition to be the captain, to be the governing person in the society. And that will seems to be good, but it is poisonous, because why are you want to be the governor of the society even you do not know? Because the governance brings some fruits, as you seeing in the political field. When you become the cabinet minister or MLA or MP, the fruits comes automatic in your home, in the basket, in the form of the money, in the form of the benefits, in the form of the prime respect, and many, many more. So, the person want to be a captain or governor or minister or powerful person, that is the wish, like a dhatura, like a madar. Dhatura and madar both are the poisonous plants in India. And Dhatura is the name, and Dhatura mean English. Mother, I don't know. My dear friend, if you analysis by this dominancy of the captainship or the governance, that is a clever person get a chance and he become the governor or he become the captain. Even in this country or the world, maybe the scientist become in the low number, doctors can be become no number, engineers can be low number, but the politicians, they have no number, they have large number, they are Ravis. You can find these politicians in every ward, in every street, in every city, big number. And how they are? They are highly proud, they are highly clever, they are highly cunning, they are highly corrupt. My dear friend, the politics always brings the corruption. The availing of the power always brings the facilities, and the facility brings a wrong mind also. I am seeing in the scenario of politicians, not only in India but all over the world. They are only think about their facility. They are only thinks about their interest. The national interest and worldly interest only the pump and show for them. They are only the agents of the conspiracies. And they are become the mafias, white collar element mafias. You can see in the politics not only the corruption but the bad decisions also. The tenders of the wine shops, the tenders of the bar dancers, the tenders of the pubs, the tenders of the casinos, the tenders of the gambling houses, many bad activities. They are harmful for the society where they are governing. This type of life is political prostitution. This is the political prostitution. This is not politics. Politics is the idea of the welfare of the societies, nations and the world. Politics is the policy to development the brotherhood, pure love, cooperation, coordination and mutual understanding between human to human. That is called real politics. But in the name of the politics, they are doing the polluting activities, pollution in the thoughts, pollution in the ideas, corruption in the name of welfare, creating the fear in the society, pushing the society in the poverty and starvation, and putting the society in injustice in the name of different type of rules and the regulations. So my dear, this type tendency in the humans unconscious illusion of the Maya is called Ravi. I remember a short story that can be define you what type of Ravi activities. Once upon a time, a wolf went to a city at the night. Unfortunately, the city dogs, the street dogs, they follow the wolf and they barking loudly. So wolf was very disturbed, fearful, and run in the streets. Nearby there was the house of the washerman, and all of you know that washermen color the cloth. So the coloring tank was there, and unfortunately that wolf was jump into that tank for the safety and defense of his body from the street dogs. And the wolf do not know that he is colored by different type of colors. One by one tanks he jump, and he become a miraculous body paint. And when the dogs was gone, he returned to the home, he returned to the forest. And the forest, wolves and other animals of the same species, CR, so they do not identify that who is this wolf. So they are making attack. Wolf say, no, don't attack on me. You do not know I am among of you, and I am become a lord now. I am a representative of God now. So they identify, the sound is the same. That wolf, this is our community animal, but sound is the same. But they see the color of the bodies, they are amazed, they are wonder, caught in the wonder. They believe that, yes, you are saying right. You are now a miraculous change, your color is changed. Then all full wolves and the CRs, jackals, they accept that wolf like a king of the society of jackals. My dear friend, that wolf was enjoying like a king in the society. All jackals and wolf give them the food. They hunt and give the present of the food. That king was eating very lavishly, nicely food, different type of food in the gift. And the beautiful girls, beautiful females, they serving to the wolf, and wolf was living like a emperor of the forest there. Even the color and coloration, all the representation, that was wonderful, that the big cats also respect that wolf. The time has gone, and rain has came. So rain is came, so by the water raining on the forest, and the color was going dim. So the wolf advised to other jackals and the wolf, please tie a stick in my tail, because then you can identify me, I am your king. They do the same thing, they tied a stick on 90 angle of the wolf's tail, and he again enjoying the same life. Unfortunately, in that forest, their hunters came, and they was killing the wild animals. All the wolves and all the jackals, they are go in their caves, their holes in the earth. But that wolf was going in the hole of the earth, the stick was stuck outside, and he was easily caught by the hunters, and hunter killed that wolf. And all wolf was amazed, oh, what is happened, the god representative is killed. So that is the same thing is in the life of every human. He want to be an important person. He want to be in the governance. He wants to be a prime location as a MLA or MP or the member of Rajya Sabha or the president or the prime minister, etc. He wants to be like that. But he do not know that this is the internal negative force of the Maya. I don't oppose to be this post holders, but I only say that first to awaken, first you know yourself, then you will be strong from inside. The Maya cannot affect you, and then you do everything like the Dhruva Prahlada. The Dhruva get enlightenment, then he become the king, and 60,000 years he governed. He become the king 60,000 years. Prahlada enlightened, then he governed his territory 36,000 years, the Bhagavatam says. So every governors and every prime persons must be enlightened. Because if they are not enlightened, they cannot take the right decision for the society. So the Ravi, this type of internal tendency is called Ravi. In every person, in every leader, in every governors, they are facing this tendency of Ravi, but they do not know. So the Mahavir Prasad Dwivedi says, we do not need leaders, we need good citizens. Neta nahi, Nagrik chahiye. After the independence, the good citizen is reducing and the leaders, bad leaders is more number producing in the more numbers. My dear friend, in the India, the plant of the akra, nobody rope, that automatically grow many places. Or that is a poisonous plant. If anyone will eat the leaf of that plant, he will be die. Even the healthy big animal, if eat that plant's leaf, he will be die. So the same thing, the akra is called Ravi, the same thing is in your life. That type of psychological condition growing inside of you, in your internal sensory organs, antakarana, or this poison and destroy your chance of enlightenment. This poison make your life poisonous. Not only your life, but your life contact with other person, they also become the poisonous by this effect. So my dear friend, you can see inside the husband making the poisonous life of the wife and wife making the poisonous life of husband. They are not giving the peace to each other. They are making unpleasant each other. They are fighting, quarreling, they are snatching, they are crushing the ability of each other. You can see Where from this hate is coming, where from this poison is coming? This poison is coming in by the internal status of the mind, intellect and ego. From the very beginning today, from the very beginning and today till today, mind cannot distribute the nectar to anyone. Always mind distributes the poison, illusion, darkness, foolishness, and spoiling the life. If you go beyond the mind, intellect and ego, as the Kabir says, as the Nanak says, as the Dadu says, as the Paltu says, then you can get the nectar, otherwise not. So the mind is the form of the psychological poison of unnecessary thoughts. They stimulate person and involve person in wrong activities, and not wrong activities, but they make a madness inside and sedation inside and mesmerism inside. So man containing the existence Sachidananda Paramatma inside, but he never knows all the life. Living in the mind is the living in the poisonous stage. Living in the mind is the living in the death. Living in the mind, living in unconsciousness. Living in the mind is living in illusion. So my dear friend, the enlightened person says in their teachings about the mind, intellect and ego, they say that even person speak the sweet voice and melodious voice, but if he is living in the mind, he is the poisonous pot which is mouth is covered by the milk. Bish kumbha payo mukham. Bish kumbha payo mukham. Many type of poisonous conspiracies and the planning makes by this mind. The thousand examples is in our history of this poisonous conspiracy. From the time of the Rama, the mantra make the poisonous conspiracy. Surpanakha make the poisonous conspiracy. Ravan make the poisonous conspiracy to kidnap Mother Sita. Maricha make poisonous conspiracy. Many examples. Indrajit make poisonous conspiracy. In the time of the Krishna, Kansa make poisonous conspiracy. Many devils and rascals make conspiracy against the Krishna, and Shakni makes poisonous conspiracy against to the Pandavas. So this maker of poisonous conspiracy is living inside you in your mind, intellect and the ego. That is called Ravi. My dear friend, nowadays in the time of inviting on attack on India by the poisonous conspiracy makers. The Muhammad Ghori and Mahmud Ghaznavi, they are also make the poisonous conspiracy against India. The Jayachand make the poisonous conspiracy against India to invite Muhammad Ghori to kill the Prithviraj Chauhan, and Prithviraj Chauhan was the innocent person who give the pardon to Muhammad Ghori, and Muhammad Ghori was very cruel person, and cruelty always win on the simple and merciful person. Merciful person defeated in this world, because this world is not able to mercy for negative persons. Never merciful on negative persons. You merciful with the good person, saints, religious person, loving person, God's person. You put the mercy for family members and other. But friends, never merciful on the attackers, on the poisonous persons. So that was the mistake of Prithviraj Chauhan. He should not give the pardon to the Muhammad Ghori, and that type of conspiracy. The Muhammad Ghori's internal Antakarna was conspiracy Antakarna. And all the persons that you say no, that you say great, they are all conspiracy makers. Qutbuddin Aibak II, Akbar II, Jahangir II, this son, I'm remembering the name of that person. Aurangzeb. These are all the conspiracy makers. They do the conspiracy against the very pure and nice Sanatan Dharmis. And they impose their principles, which is never to equal to this nation's very nice religious norms. There is the big difference between their principles and our principles. But unfortunately, these conspiracies was success. Even our warriors and great men continuously fight with the negativity outer side, but defeated. So like the story is your internal side also. Your mind and intellect and ego, they makes the conspiracy against your consciousness. My dear friend, as outer history as inner history, and this Ravi is a very poisonous, violent makers, madness makers, poisonous behavior makers, poisonous thinking makers, poisonous planning makers, poisonous impression makers. And so, as outside you are seeing the businessmen of the narcotic material, heroin, LSD, brown sugar, and many. The same thing is inside. The mind also makes these heroin, brown sugar like psychological conditions inside of you. That's why a person do the very, very, very wrong thing. You cannot imagination. Why the person is killing innocent small child in the name of religion. Why the person is killing innocent women or gang attack on them, because this type of poison is creating in that person. And I am giving you I am giving you the evidence. You can see in the Syria. You can see in the division of India. The 2 million person was killed in the division of the India. Why and how? If the religion is merciful, if the religion is good, both Hindus and Muslims, then why? The 2 million person killed in India, division of India and both Pakistan. Every outer things comes from inner things. Every outer phenomena comes from inner phenomena, inner changes. So it proved the inner setup is not good. And it proved that religions are completely failed to bring the love and brotherhood and cooperation between the human to human. So I am teaching you a non-religious meditation. You do this meditation, the mercy will come, the awareness will come, the love will come, the brotherhood will come, the similarity of consciousness will come, the very, very good quality will come, and you will become like a god and goddess. You will become like a very loving person by this meditation. My dear friend, I am describing about Ravi. Ravi is called the Madara in India. Madara. Madara's fruit looking like a mango. And if that not ripe fruit, if anyone will eat, he will become blind. There is a story of the Dhaumya Rishi. Dhaumya Rishi has eaten this fruit by his student life, and Ashwani Kumar treat the Dhaumya Rishi. So every mango-like fruit is not mango. So every good-looking person is not good in inside. By the effect of the Ravi. All the religious person is looking outside very good, but you see inner side they are not good. They are making some conspiracy even against their disciples. I myself face this conspiracy to some fake gurus. They are living in the ego. If any disciple is grow higher than them, they pull the leg and down that student, that disciple. So they are fake gurus. And better than stay with them, you leave them, that is good. By the name of the faith, they are making seekers blind. They are supplying the same material in the name of the Paramatma as the Madar is the fruit looking like the mango, but that is not mango, that is very poisonous. So they are not supplying the awareness, they are supplying the sedation, they are supplying the unconsciousness, they are supplying the blindness of the faith in the name of the religion and spirituality. That's why the person is become in the blind. Even in the religious field, you can find the blind person, they are very rigid, they are very violent, they are very aggressive. If you criticize their principles, they will kill you. Even they have no tolerance, even they have no patience, even they have no mercy, even they have no goodness. This is teaching by your religions. If you criticize a particular religion, they will be kill you. If you criticize another particular religion, they will give you poison. They will be caught you in the prison. But there is only one religion is free from all criticism. The some group of Hindu religion, but there are also some groups of the Hindu religion you cannot criticize of them. So the Madara fruit is distributing in the name of the mango fruit by the fake gurus. You can see the numbers, statistics. The number of killing in the name of religion, in the path of religion, in the cause of religion, the number of killings, they are very big in the comparison of number in killing in the bar. They tell the religious in reforms. They named the religious reforms. The Yahudis was killed by Hitler in the Gestapo